can be a great people, Kal-El, they wish to be. They only lack the light to show the way.
Hey everyone, welcome to the video. Welcome to Goodwill. We're going to get in there right now, see what we can find. We're going to resell on eBay. We are going to start moving over to Mercari now, and the reason for that is the application that I was using to share my store for Poshmark. They're now charging $10 a day. And I don't sell that much on Poshmark. It's a few sales a week, so that $10 a month, you know, I really break down every single bit of cost all the way down to how much, you know, each foot of my bubble wrap is going to cost me. So, yeah, I don't know. I just don't really feel like that $10 a month is going to be worth it. For Poshmark right now, I don't really focus on Poshmark too much, or I haven't in the past, I should say. And, you know, maybe if I focused on it more, it would be worth it. But if the items are just going to sit there and get stale because they're not being shared, I'm going to move them over to another platform. And so I'm looking into, I need to get started with Mercari, and we'll see how things do on there. And of course, I'll report back to you guys. Stay tuned to the end of the video. We are going to, so these videos, the typical format, will go out sourcing, Goodwill or a flea market, and then, or Savers, other thrift stores as well, too, in the area. And then after that, we'll hit a talking point or two, and we'll do a few what solds. It won't be like everything that's sold, but it will be, just a few key items that I would like to show you guys, you know, items that maybe are a little unique, maybe they're a difficult sale. And actually, I did have a great sale just today, the day I'm shooting this. A great sale. It was a coffee percolator. I sell these vintage stainless steel coffees makers all the time, especially like the camping ones. They do incredibly well. The vintage ones, stovetop ones. So I just sold a vintage percolator, picked it up for, I think it was $6.59, and sold for $30. Excuse me. And it sold within 24 hours too. So that was a great sale. But stay tuned to the end. Please like the video. That really helps out the algorithm, gets my videos out there. So if you can please hit the thumbs up button, and subscribe if you want to continue to see content from me, and hit the bell notification if you want to get notified when I drop videos. I drop videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, usually right around midday, depending on where you are in the world. But let's get into Goodwill and see what we can find. Buy low, sell high. That's the name of the game.
Oh, is that me? Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah.
$43.20.
Did that come off of that pottery?
Yeah, that was on sale. Yeah, it was $10.49. It came out to $8.39.
You put this paper right, like you can spread out the paper around it.
quite a lot upstairs. Look at this I found. Very good there.
Some petroglyphs. Interesting.
I'm not going to tell you all. I'll get you.
Take a look at this really quick. I think that might be worth it. We'll see. Alright, should definitely do well. So we'll pick that up. Okay, let's go this way. I actually have one of these. I'm looking for the base on that. It's frother, milk frother, heat and frother. Black and white. What is this? Interesting. What is this? Black and white guitar? It's not a guitar. It's a guitar holder. What is this? Huh. Not really sure what this is. Let's take a look. Put it in the cart. We'll take a look at that later. That's not good. They look good. Definitely want to check these out. These could be possible Patagonia branded, but no. Take a look over here. It's UPS, uninterruptible power supply, very heavy. You don't know the condition of the battery on the inside, so they do have a lifespan. Anything good? Nothing really I can see. Full sleeves. This thing. Now, Golden State Picker Mike would tell me to pick this up right here. Let's see how much they want for it. Hold on. Never mind, that was $155, so it's not going to be a pickup. That CD changer down there.
Oh, my goodness.
I know.
Some things they're kind
I was
of...
like, whoa. I saw the price. Like, yeah, no way. It's funny. Some generic gaming speakers. RGB with a remote. That's kind of interesting. Not familiar with the brand and pretty lightweight, so. Oh, it's a nice little keyboard. It's kind of cool. Oh, $16 is not worth it. What's nice about it is it's nice and compact. Oh, it's brand new though. Is it brand new?
Yeah, I was.
It's not going to be worth it for $16. What is this? What is this? Overnight what? Overnight. Not for sale. What is this? Morning. It's a model truck? What is this? Let's get into that. We'll see. I've had success with some of those other non-Lego building sets. Photo frame.
You open the bathroom? No, him. That guy. Yeah.
Circuit setting. That's a
Because I was
throwback.
trying this and I wanted to
Digital camera kit. Put that in there. IKEA light. I'm not picking up IKEA lights anymore just because they haven't really been moving that well. So we're not doing that anymore. Isn't that Magic Jack? I'm gonna see if I can still use this. This might be useful because I do pick up a lot of old phones, rotary phones, dial phones, and this might be a way I can actually test them. I sell them as is, but if I can test them and say that they've been tested and working, I might get more for it. But $4.59 is not bad for a tool that I'll probably use to help me sell some items. That's heavy. What is that? Oh, Veritas. No. Some software. Punching bag. Tabletop punching bag. It's actually a porcelain that he bought. I've never seen a porcelain one. I might. We'll look this up. We'll see what's up. Let's go through the toys really quick. I'm gonna go through the toys and I'll get back to you if I find anything here. Alright, we're checking out the metal here. Don't know. That's pretty good. That's okay. Not bad. 3 and 3. Okay. Alright. What else there? So we're here. Miscellaneous aisle over here. The Acropolis. Oh, no.
Can you?
Pink. There's nothing there.
Box electrical area.
Okay.
I kind of rolled it out.
I'm not seeing anything really here. What's going on here? There's a big pack of these now. Just one? Remember one time I found a huge pack of those for like $4, so. Irish Spring. Earring screen. Nothing really up here. Perma plate, no. Just, whoa, don't fall. Don't fall.
Matthew something.
What do we got here? A Moto Rock. Looks kind of generic. Doesn't look of good quality. Put your world into a ball. Oh, photograph. Glasses in here? Nope. Irish Spring. Okay, let's. Talking pedometer. Deluxe jewelry box. No. Peppermint. All right, jumping over to the wood section here, and I'm not. Juneau, Alaska. I don't know, not really seeing anything here in the wood. Kind of check these end caps here really quick. Ball over here. What's over here in the clear glass? What's over here in the clear? Anything? Alright. Don't know what that is, really. Okay, I'm gonna quickly check some of this stuff here in the cart, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I don't know anything about this. I think it's a golf club bag, so I'm gonna take it. It's a good quality. It's only $6. We'll see about that. I picked up this hat, really nice, $6. Doesn't really go for that much, surprisingly. Excuse me, I thought it would. So we're gonna put that back. Chapstick. Always use chapstick. So big old pack of it for $4. Definitely look out for this brand here. We got Charles Jordan. Should be like $50. $8 what we're paying for that. Okay. This is what we're paying for the back roller right there. That should be like $50, $60-ish or so. This buying for myself. This, I don't know, but that's what we're going to pay for right there. This one right here is not really worth it. I thought it might be because it's a porcelain one, but it only goes for like 16. Pottery Barn, those are $6.59. Should be about $70. Probably more like $50 for those Pottery Barn. Personal purchase. It's a soup holder. So, alright, let's get paid, and we're going to go upstairs next. Well, looks like it's starting to get a little busy now, so the egg-shaped paperweight should be 15 to 20, depending upon the signature. It is signed on the bottom. Glass cat should be about 20. Sweater should go for right around $40. But I think that's going to wrap up this trip here, because I'm running out of bit of time. And upstairs was pretty much a bust. Nothing really price-wise it's worth it. Yeah, price-wise, nothing really worth it, and music was quite loud up there. Oh, I didn't get a chance to look in here. Let's take a look. Dell something or other. A bunch of these UPSs, uninterruptible power supplies. Arm there. What did I see? Oh yeah, right here. Okay. Yeah, roaster. What is this? Oh, okay. That was nothing. All right. Well, let's head on out because I got to move on down the road. I was getting ready to head on out, and I spotted this right here on the what the purchase is. I saw the back of that, and I knew that what the tag was, but based on the bag, I really didn't know. I know that's a Disney tag, but I didn't know the bag exactly. But once I flipped it around, Pirates of the Caribbean, brand new with tags, tote style, from Disney parks. So it probably cost 50 bucks in Disney parks, which is what it probably should sell for online on eBay, $40 to $50. That's a cool find, unless somebody wants it at my house. Now we're heading on out. Hey everyone, welcome to the end of the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed that trip over to the Goodwill. That is a Goodwill I don't frequent that often. It is a little bit further out of my, a little bit further out of the range. It's not like way out there where I'm not going to get to it that much, but it is a little bit further. It's more towards the downtown area of our city and San Jose. That's where I live and that's where I source. And but usually, by the time I've already hit a few Goodwills, it's like, I'm kind of tired. Time to turn back around. But it is a good one to stop at. I found some great items to resell there at that one. Not too many people I run into at the flea market and at other Goodwills. I don't ever see them there, and it's not the best. And what also deters a lot of people is the upstairs. And I went upstairs. The music was pretty loud up there. And there really wasn't much up there there was plenty of stuff that I could buy. But the profit just isn't there. Or the profit margin isn't really good enough or to justify paying that higher price. So I think that kind of deters a lot of people. And the fact that it's kind of small. There's no rolling carts. You got to... I was actually surprised I actually got a regular little hand basket. Usually it's just that little metal one. But we got some good items. And I have found some great items there at that Goodwill. So I do like to go check it out from time to time. Now, what I wanted to cover was... obviously I have a couple of items here. As far as my solds go, we're going to just do one sold. Because the other stuff is kind of just obvious stuff that's sold. We sell some hats. I have a Lululemon backpack that's sold. It's going to go out. Lululemon, just something you should be on the lookout for. I think the clothing's kind of going down a little bit. The market's really saturated on that. But backpacks still seem to do still pretty good. What was the other thing I sold? Madewell jean jacket, beaded jean jacket. I sold that. So Madewell, another brand to look out for in clothing. I'm not really a big clothing seller, but I look out for the major names, and when I see it appear, I'll grab it. I'm not going to actively go looking for a lot of the clothing brands. It's just not what I enjoy, so I don't go actively looking for it. Now, this clothing piece I picked up here, and this is what I want to feature here really quick and talk about subject matter and why it's so important, because... So you can look at a brand and be like, all right, I'm not going to pick that up. I know that has, if you're following the sell-through rate, you look up the brand and you'd be like, all right, that brand has poor sell-through rate, or, that brand doesn't sell that well, or sell for a good enough profit margin. And that's the case right here with this sweater. So I got this sweater here, just like like a burnt orange kind of sweater. And... here's the brand actually. If you look at the brand, it's not, like $10 maybe, $15-ish around there. So paying $6 isn't really, what did I pay? $6.39 on this. Would not be a good buy if it wasn't for the subject matter. So when I saw this, it was hanging up there, and well, you guys saw it there. It has NVIDIA, and that's that is embroidered in there. It also has this little NVIDIA patch down there too. Otherwise, it's not marked NVIDIA anywhere else. Now, NVIDIA, I know NVIDIA. Because I'm a huge computer guy, gamer, everything. I tend to, for those of you that are into computers or gaming, I tend to favor NVIDIA. I know it's like NVIDIA is like a love-hate relationship. It's a great company. They make awesome products, but they really treat the consumer pretty bad. NVIDIA's big on NVIDIA makes most of their money from what do you call it, enterprise, or based selling to companies and business. That's where they make the bulk of their money. So when it comes to a consumer, they don't make that much on their products, and they tend to overcharge. And then there was the whole during COVID, they weren't producing as much, but then again, they couldn't probably have anticipated that there'd be a pandemic, and that everybody would be home trying to game, trying to get their hardware. But I'm a huge NVIDIA fan. Yes, I've used ATI and now AMD products before, but I've always been an NVIDIA guy. So back to the product here. Back to reselling. So when I saw this on the rack, I saw that NVIDIA logo just planted right on that. And the fact that it has NVIDIA on it means it's going to sell for $30 to $40 for this sweater. I already looked it up. $30 to $40 sweater, because it has the NVIDIA logo on it. The subject matters so much with a lot of products. I sold that little cat a few videos ago. I sold the little glass cat sculpture. The actual brand wasn't that great for resale, but the subject matter, is what sold it. And not only, it sold it for great profit, and that's going to sell this for great profit. The fact that it has NVIDIA, people like me, gamers, people, are obsessed with these companies like this. And, we always, back when I used to go to what we call LAN parties, or LAN, local area network. Basically, we're taking our computers and hooking them all up and gaming together. They would give away merch. All these companies like Intel, NVIDIA, other companies, AMD, they would sponsor these events, and they would hand out merch. And we all love merch. You might see some of my shirts. I have some merch from YouTube people that I follow as well too. So we all love the merch. And gamers, PC people are no different. You see some of my hats. I have not this one, but you'll see I have some tech hats. I think I have an Intel hat. I have a whiskey hat, because I'm a big whiskey fan. So I have whiskey branded hats as well too, or apparel. So the subject matter of your item can have a huge impact on whether or not it's going to sell slow and low, or fast and high. So in this case, it's going to be fast and high. Now, there was another shirt a long time ago. It's actually probably a year and a half ago now. Yeah, I think it's been at least a year and a half ago. I was over at Savers, and I came across a polo shirt. It was just a polo t-shirt. It had a generic name, but on it had what did it say? It said on the shirt, it said, what did it say? I'm going to look this up really quick right now, because I don't remember exactly what it was. But it was in reference to a company. I'm sorry, it was in reference to a game, actually. And when I saw it, I knew it immediately. Let me pause really quick while I find it. That's right. I just remember it as the article was, or as the thing was coming up. Black Mesa. Black Mesa? Yeah. Black Mesa. Black, the color black. Then MESA. Mesa. So black, I saw the shirt. It was a polo shirt. It was all black, and then it embroidered on the side, it said Black Mesa on it. And when I saw that, I knew it had no other markings on it. It had nothing else on it other than a generic brand name. I knew immediately. Black Mesa, that's from one of my favorite games of all time, which is Half-Life. Half-Life 2 being my most favorite, but Half-Life Alyx is pretty good too with the VR set. If you have the VR set up, you play Half-Life. If you guys are into PC gaming, if you guys know about Half-Life, if you know the latest one is Half-Life Alyx, you have to have a VR headset to play it. Let me tell you, that is the most amazing experience with VR that I've ever had. And I played a bunch of games on VR, but that Half-Life Alyx, that was an amazing game. And I'm a huge Half-Life fan. I've talked about that before. Okay, circling back. So it said Black Mesa on it, and I knew immediately that is the fictional government agency in the game Half-Life. And I picked it up. I got it for, I think it was like $2 or $3 or somewhere right around there. And I ended up selling it for, I think it was $40 or $50 for a polo, all black, just says Black Mesa on it. That was it. So if you guys ever see Black Mesa, just know that that is from Half-Life. Or anything Half-Life is incredibly popular. And as a matter of fact, the Half-Life logo, which is a lambda, I'll show you. Lambda. Show you what that looks like, what the actual logo looks like. The lambda. If I'm not mistaken, lambda is Greek. Is it Greek? Yeah. Is it Greek? Is lambda Greek? Lambda, yeah, it's the 11th letter of the Greek alphabet. Images. So it looks like... Let me actually show you the actual lambda Half-Life. And what it actually will look like. If you see anything like this, just look out for that. That is a really cool symbol. Well, I mean, because it references Half-Life. So if you guys ever see that, just know it's a game. It's a reference to gaming, reference to Half-Life, and Half-Life people are obsessed, as you can tell, because I'm talking about it so much. So. All right, so the sweater. If you see anything NVIDIA, not all NVIDIA. Well, actually, I sold a random NVIDIA T-shirt that I found. I got it for $1.59 at the Goodwill. It was a very just like a lightweight athletic T-shirt branded NVIDIA, and I ended up selling that for $15. So NVIDIA does incredibly well. Other companies, not so well, but NVIDIA does really well. So look out for that. Always. Don't just look at the brand, but also look at the subject matter, because that can also help you to sell your items fast and for better profit. Now, on to the sold that I want to show you guys here is this. This sold within 24 hours of me listing it. Probably less than that. Probably more like 12 or 13 hours. Of listing it. This one sold for $30. Picked this up for $6.59 at the Goodwill. And this is a coffee maker, percolator, espresso maker, stove top, stainless steel. Pretty cool. This one actually, usually, percolators, the modern ones, you'll see them kind of go like this. Is a vintage one, and this is what the inside looks like. It has a bunch of pieces to it, so you pop that off. There we go. That comes off there. There's the bottom right there. Usually has some sort of rubber or silicone on the inside. So that's the top part. That's where the coffee ends up, where you pour. Then it has where you put the coffee into it. This little device right here is where you put the coffee in. You pack the coffee in there. Usually an espresso grind on your beans is what you would put in this. But I use regular coffee, I use a regular coffee. I do a pour over usually every morning, and I'll make my coffee in this later in the afternoon, because I will have a second cup, and this just gives it a little bit more of a richness to the coffee, I think. And I just use regular coffee grounds in this. I don't do espresso ground on that. So it's up to you. And this is the bottom, the base. This is where your water goes. So you put your water in here. You put your coffee in there. Boom. Then you put this top on here. This one actually has a little locking mechanism. The newer ones, you just screw them down until they make a nice, like over tighten it, but then you just make sure it's nice and secure there. Put it on the stove. It'll heat up, and it'll start to push the water through. It evaporates up to the top, goes through the coffee, and then comes filters through the coffee on up, and then you get your coffee on top. So this is actually made in Spain. So, or patented in Spain. And how I set this one up is, I mean, it really doesn't even matter how you set it up, but because these sell all the time. I sell these old, vintage, good condition, because a lot of them are in very poor condition, because obviously people are making coffee all the time, and coffee stains everything, even stainless steel. Coffee will stain it over time. Mine is completely stained up on the inside from coffee. So, good condition, decent condition, because I've sold ones even with plenty of coffee stain in it, and it sells really well. Camping style coffee pots do incredibly well. The vintage ones, that is, vintage stainless steel ones, even aluminum ones. I've sold vintage aluminum ones as well too. They'll usually have a name on the bottom, but I've sold them without a name on the bottom as well. So they do incredibly well. You don't want to spend too much, because they're going to sell for right around that $30 price point. And generally you can get them really cheap, because people don't think that that's a Goodwill. I mean, I did pay a little bit for it because it does have a little bit of a weight, but the other ones I've purchased from Goodwill are usually right around $3 for those. What was I looking up? Oh, title structure really quick. Title structure for this. This is a vintage Spanish. And the reason why I put Spanish, because it says Spain on the bottom. Spanish coffee percolator. This is a percolator. Stainless steel espresso maker. Typically, it's a coffee maker, but it's an espresso, known as an espresso maker as well too. And then I'll put kitchen stove, because you would use this on a stove. You could do this over an open fire. Basically, you're trying to just boil that water. But really cool. These sell incredibly well. Shipping these, piece of cake. You don't really have to worry too much about anything breaking. I'll usually put this in about a 12-inch box. Yeah, that should be about, I have yeah. That's going to go in a 12-inch box by 8-inch by 6-inch tall. I'll probably lay it like that. You don't really have to worry about taking this apart at all. There's nothing to clank and break. I mean, the only thing that could potentially happen is it falls or gets dented, and maybe this gets dented over here, or the handle is plastic that could potentially break. But what I'll do is I'll just take packaging paper and just form it around this whole thing, underneath, on top, all the way around. So that way it has a nice bed of packaging paper to get out to the customer. It does weigh, this one actually does weigh a little bit. So this is probably about a 3-pound package right here. So for $30, we're turning $6.59 into a $30 sale. What we made on it, we made at least $20 on this item. No, wait, let me take that back. Because $30, let's just say take away 7, you got 23. There's fees involved, so we're making close to 20. Wait. So $30, take away 7. We have 23 left over. There are some fees. Let's just say $5 for fees in the box that this is going to go in. So we end up making about $18 on this item. So not bad. It's not wild. We're not getting rich on this sort of thing, but you take this, you take the Lululemon backpack that sold. That Lululemon backpack I got the flea market, so I got in a big old bundle of other items. So we paid about $3 for the backpack, and that backpack's going out of here at $30. And then I forgot what the free people went for. I think I went for like $18 or $19, and then I had a $130 bat going out too. So everything just starts adding up, and then by the time you know it, you made $400 or $500 on the day, and then times 7, because eBay's going 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year. So you're making money 7 days a week, as opposed to going into a job where you work Monday through Friday. Maybe some jobs work on the weekends, but when I worked at the hospital full time, it was just Monday through Friday. So you only make money Monday through Friday. But on eBay, you can make money 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year, 24 hours a day. Although some people say it kind of shuts off at night. But I I don't know. I've had sales pop up at night too while I'm asleep, and I wake up and I'm like, sales while you're away as well too. You know, there are several options for when you're on vacation. You can turn your store completely off where there's no sales, or you can set it up where you're in away mode and you won't get dinged for not shipping out your items because it'll automatically add. I think it adds up to, you can do up to 14 days in away mode where you'll still be able to make sales, but what will happen is your buyers will get notified that you are away. There will be a delay in shipping, so you can still make money while you're on vacation. But we'll talk about that later in a future video, as well as I do want to do like a little shipping tutorial on this channel, which I haven't done in a while. I'm just staring at my computer. I'm like, what's going on with there? Oh, it's updating. That's what it's doing. The computer, there's my computer I primarily use for eBay stuff. Usually just stays on all the time, and it goes into sleep mode, and I just saw it doing something. I'm like, what the heck? But it's updates. All right. Either way, thank you guys for watching the video, and I appreciate thumbs up. Please to like the video. That'll help get the video out to other people, expand the channel, and please subscribe if you are not subscribed and would like to continue to see content from me. Hit the bell notification if you want to get notified when these videos drop, which is every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and usually around midday. But thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.